and Ruth Senyoyi of the Church of Uganda. Ruth, thanks for coming in.
Thank you very much.
How are you finding the conference?
Oh, it's so wonderful. It's bringing us back to where we're supposed to be. I find that very interesting.
Now, did you come on the bus or did you fly in?
No, I flew in, although it takes about only 35 minutes from Uganda to Rwanda, but I flew in.
I've heard some great stories of those people who are on that 12-hour bus trip, and lots of good singing on the bus trip.
Yes, they had lots of good singing.
Now, professional Christian counselling in the nation of Uganda. You were, I think, the first professional Christian counsellor in Uganda. How did that come about?
You see, counseling is not what everyone else is used to in Africa. Even when I was doing my master's in counseling way back in the 1990s, everyone around me told me, you are going back to Africa and you will not be able to do any counseling. So definitely when I came back, no one would hire me. They said, you are too high up there and we don't know what you are doing.
Really?
Yeah, it was more about HIV, counseling, dealing with HIV at that time. So when I came
must
back
say, I went to the Genocide Museum, and I was as part of the Genocide Museum tour. In one of the rooms, you stop, and there's a number of videos of people, and really they were talking about the post-traumatic stress that they had gone through, and I was actually very, very impressed with the amount of self-reflection that the different survivors in this particular video had done, and it couldn't have happened without a significant amount of counselling.
Yes, that's what we need, but people didn't look at it that way because we are a very part of the people that work out with each other. We don't really need to go to the professional counselor. So that's what it was. Everyone would look out for each other, mother, father, talk to your son and wife. But when I came back, we realized that actually professional counseling is somewhere where you can go even if that person is not your relative. So that was the difference. And many could not understand this. So we decided to bring together all these people who had all of a sudden come into counseling. I did a lot of training in the universities because I was the only professional. So I was involved in part-time training, making sure that we are on the path of the training. And so right now, a few years down the road, we have a Uganda Counseling Association, which has over 2,000.
Oh, praise God for that.
Yes, and then when we
you
come
don't look old enough to have started an organisation that has 2,000 members in it.
Yeah, we thank God for that. But right now I have a personal counselling firm where I get people to come on appointment, and it's a ministry for me. It's like God has called me to be able to look out for people who are going through trouble, and has given me the skill and the training. I have a master's and a PhD in counseling, so both those help me to work with those people.
Right.
Yes.
That's great. Hey, thanks very much for coming in and having this conversation with us.
Thank you.
It's been terrific, and mate, isn't it exciting seeing so many people from all? I feel like
thank
it's
you
what
for what
heaven's
you're
going to
doing
be.
too.
That's right.
Yes.
I feel like it's going to be like this in heaven.
I'm sure, taking this out to the world. Thank you so much.
It's great to see you. Thanks for that. That's Dr. Ruth Senyoyi of the Church. Well, she's part of the Church of Uganda, and she's a specialist in Christian counselling.